Communication is literally the one discipline that crosses over every single area of life.
To think through, how do I talk to people about ideas? How do I communicate abstract things in a concrete way? The humanities and the rest of the liberal arts education at Grove City makes us better designers.
Being able to bring elements of faith and kingdom principles into the classroom in a really tangible way is something different than I've experienced in any other university setting.
It's really an interesting thing that we can talk about moral issues, really specifically looking at all those worldviews that come into play in films in really subtle ways through the narrative.
One of the things I try to do in all of my production classes is to give students real-world experience. And I try to, as often as possible, set it up so it's not just a course assignment or a lab experiment. It's an actual thing. It's an actual film. It's an actual event.
We have a lot of fun. We make a lot of things. So not that it's not enjoyable to be in a different major, but I'd say most of our coursework, especially in design, is entirely hands-on.
Particularly at the undergrad level, to come in and study communication, to get a real solid grounding in critical thinking, in learning different modes of communication and learning how communication and culture intersect and affect one another, I think can really help to set a student up for success in the marketplace.
Design is always about something else. So design for design's own sake is fine arts, which is not what we teach. We teach design in service of all these other disciplines. It could be working with a bank as a client. It could be working with a nonprofit as a client. It could be creating a new type of NFT.
We have a relationship with our students that we get to know them really well. And because of that, when I get an email from either an alum who's saying, hey, we have an internship available, or there's a job opportunity here, I know the student that I can plug into that scenario. I can make those connections, and we have many times.
I think we're looking at how you kind of build and demonstrate in a portfolio sort of your very practical capabilities.
We're trying to prepare you to be a professional so that you can enter into the job market ready to go and understand how it all works in the production world.